friends, welcome back to Raised on a Garden Pantry. Today we're going to have a rootin' tootin' time and we're going to make a dessert made with pinto beans. Stick around to see what it is. So, pinto beans, really, in a dessert? Hey, I don't know, but about 4 years ago, we went to this little place in Tennessee called the Bush's Bean Visitor Center. And they talked about Bush's beans, how they were made, how they got started. It was really nice. And they had this little cafe next to it that they served this bean pinto pie. I remember eating this at the restaurant. I don't remember how it tasted. So we're going to make it today and see what it is all about. Okay, so you need a pie crust. I'm cheating today. I'm using that one. And you need some sugar, margarine. I'm gonna use butter because that's just what I have, and some pinto beans here. But first we need about 3/4 of a cup. This will be perfect. Actually, I'm going to make a recipe this weekend using pinto beans. It's the cornbread salad that I made in a previous video. If you haven't checked that one out, that one's really good. And that will be just enough beans for both recipes. It says that you need to reserve a 1/4 cup, I don't know, of juice. Now I'm going to try this thing. Let's see how this works. It's a little drainer thing. We'll put this on and we're going to dump about 1/4. Hey, it worked great. 1/4 cup in my measuring cup there. And then I'll just dump the rest of this in the sink. Okay, I can't find my other measuring cup, so we'll just dump that in there. And we need about 3/4 of a cup of beans. And that will be perfect for that salad because I wasn't going to make it too beany. All right. And then you want to, it says let's see, you want to mash them, warm them and mash them slightly. And I will do that. And you need melted margarine. All this is going to be mixed up together. So I'm just going to dump it all in this bowl and warm it up, and then I'll mash it up together. Why not, right? Here's the butter, and it's melted, and the beans, and we'll just kind of mash it up and get that in there. Well, the butter's not all the way melted, but we'll mash it up. So yeah, we went to this visitor center. We were on our way up to maybe I'm saying it wrong. I don't know where Dollywood's at. Up in that way, where Dolly Parton was, her little town. When we were going to the Titanic Museum, we wanted to go see. Let's put this in a bowl here and slightly mash it. And anyway, we stopped there. It was a perfect time. Lunch. We had lunch, and then we, moved on to the rest of the part of our day. And I remember my friend telling me about this pinto bean pie. I'm like, what? Well, I've never heard of that. So, yeah. They had a nice little restaurant there, and their visitor center was really cool. And I've always wanted to go back, but we just haven't made it back up there. But so if you're in the area or around there, go check it out. All right, now we're going to chop some pecans. Okay, get this chopped up. Now, one of my fans sent me this little chopper. Wasn't that nice? Thank you so much for sending me this. I haven't had one of these in years, and it makes my life so much easier. So, here we go. We're just gonna chop up these pecans, and you need a cup of them. That's good. Scraper, get that out. Excess. So yeah, that worked really good because, oh, that was really nice. And actually the fan was my mom. So But anyway, that was really nice for her. Thank you, Mom, for sending that to me. And then here, let's get this on here. Okay, next we need some, no, let me see. We need some sugar. How much was it? 1.5 cups of sugar. 1.5 cups. And a tablespoon of vanilla. 2 eggs. All right, and then we need the pinto bean juice. And then we're gonna mix that in. So I think the pinto bean juice is going to thicken it up. So yeah, this is kind of like a pecan of a pecan pie. It just doesn't have all the, doesn't have the corn syrup in it. So, hey, if you're looking for, there was somebody that commented on a video about changing out corn syrup for honey for a recipe, and that I made recently. And yeah, so maybe you'd like to try this one. It does not have the corn syrup in it. Some people don't like corn syrup. Anyway, I want to mix that up really good, and then we're going to unroll our pie crust, and then we'll pour it in and bake it for 45 minutes at 400 degrees. Here it is. I just took it out of the oven, and we will let it cool. It is super hot. It's a little jiggly, so it says to be slightly wiggly. I hope it firms up. It should. We're gonna let this completely cool before I dig into it, because it is super hot. So we will try this probably in about 4 hours or more, probably later tonight. So I'll meet you back here on the front porch, and we will sample it up. So here we are out on the front porch again, and here's the pie. It's a little soft, but it's gonna be good, I think. Now remember, I've never made this. I have had the pie before, but I've never made it. So let's give it a taste. Let's look at, it's very similar, the texture, kinda, to a pecan pie. So here it is. Here we go. Now this is the bean pie. Here we go. That is really good. It's not as sweet and not as sugary as a pecan pie, but it's very similar. It doesn't even taste like pinto beans at all. That one's fun. That one's really good. So, if you're looking for an alternative way to make a pecan pie, it's Bush's Pinto Bean Pie. You would be pleasantly surprised. This is really good. I like it. Oh my gosh.